Hello and welcome, beautiful soul, to the first in a series of crystal interviews or interviews with crystals. Even though you can't see me, and we're focusing on this beautiful, beautiful, exquisite piece of Vanadinite. This is the sparkly coppery color, the mineral. Look at that right there. And the Barite, which is the base or the foundation. And you can see it here through some of these. And then this one has even more vanadinite on it with some of the light white barite below the surface. You can get a good glimpse of it here on that side. I am Angel Lady Terry Marie, Master Crystallogist and Angelic Realm channel. First, I'm going to be sharing with you the metaphysical properties of Vanadinite and Barite. And if you're sensing a little bit of nervousness, you're absolutely spot on, because in a sense, I'm now outing myself as being able to speak with and hear and communicate with crystals and minerals. So I will be referring to my notes, and I've written out some questions that may be of value and help you to understand and get to know more about Vanadinite and Barite and how they can actually help you. So the Vanadinite, this beautiful coppery, almost red coppery color, that is an incredibly powerful. I just love this, and the first time I saw this was in Denver in September. So this is now January 2020, so depending upon when you are viewing this, that was September of 2019, and please excuse me stumbling over. This is different for me, and I have done lots of feature videos of different crystals and minerals, but never really interviewed them. And I'll be asking them questions telepathically at the same time that I am saying them out loud to you verbally, so that you can hear the question, and then I'll start to receive the information from the crystal and mineral itself. And when I first was getting ready to do these, Vanadinite on Barite was the loudest at being the first to be interviewed, and following guidance is very, very important. Now here's a larger piece, and you can see it has darker and lighter. I do have a couple of spots on this so that you can really see the shine and the sparkle, but there are no filters. Okay. So Vanadinite grounds the soul, as you might imagine, because of the coloring. We have yellows to oranges to deeper oranges, almost reds. So the Vanadinite itself corresponds is associated more with the lower physical chakras, the root, sacral, and solar plexus. So grounding helps to ground your soul energy into and within the physical self, because, well, one, we need to do that, and it's better for us to feel more complete and whole rather than separate from our spiritual self and that of the spiritual realm. Vanadinite can help restore breathing patterns that were disrupted through fear and doubt. Whenever you're going through transition or something major is going to be happening, perhaps you are launching a new program, if you are a coach or a consultant, if you are a reader, seer, or energy healer, putting yourself out there and then charging more than just getting by fees is really important. And that's scary. It was for me in the very beginning, and sometimes it still is. So it helps to silence the conscious mind chitter-chatter, which is so important, because the conscious mind is all about keeping us safe through fear and doubt and keeping us in our place of what has come before, what we've already known, and it thinks it's protecting us by preventing us from moving forward or trying to prevent us from moving forward. And a lot of times it does very well in stopping us. It will help you, this is the Vanadinite, will help you more easily recognize and understand the insights. When you ask for guidance, no matter who you ask it of, your guides, spirit, the angelic realm, the crystals themselves, being able to easily understand and recognize and trust where it's coming from is really, really super important. It creates it stimulates and creates creativity, or stimulates creativity. And creativity isn't just about art, drawing, painting, sewing, music. Creativity is also involved in being able to see from a different perspective, which is where the Barite comes in, helping you to see from a different perspective. So being creative in the solutions. And it's not that you have to figure it out all by yourself. It is more about allowing your higher self and your intuitive self, as well as your conscious mind, to come into alignment, with the conscious mind being quiet and silent and kind of to the side for a bit while the answers, the guidance, the nudges, and the messages come through, so that you can recognize them and then take action. The Barite, which is hard to see on this one because this one is really covered in the Vanadinite. So we'll use this guy as a better example of the Barite, because you can see it there and you can see it right in here. You can see it below or peeking through the Vanadinite. Helps you link to your higher purpose, and the Barite can also help you with your dream work. Many of you who are sensitive and you've developed seeing through your third eye, and those of you who do a lot of dreaming, this is a way that spirit, your guides, and the angelic realm have of connecting with you to get the messages to you. So sometimes we need to have help with dream recall. And this, the Barite, is more connected to your crown and third eye. So can you see a little bit already how root, sacral, and solar plexus through the Vanadinite, and then the Barite, you can really see the Barite here, especially on this side. There you go, really nice view of the Barite. How the Barite through the crown and the third eye can connect and ground while helping you to expand your spiritual consciousness and become more aligned so that you get the answers or understand and easily recognize them. So here's the first question that I thought of that came to mind to ask. How does your energy help us to connect to creativity? Well, we've almost given you that answer already. How the crown and the third eye, who are more open to higher levels of vibration, and the root, sacral, and solar plexus grounding you so that you can free your conscious mind, help silence it, and tap into solutions that are creative for your industry, for your career, for your business, for your clients. Creativity is not just painting, sewing, drawing, making metalwork or sculptures. It's about being open to seeing things differently from a different perspective so that you can really tap into something that works for you. Another question is, how does working with you, Vanadinite on Barite, help during transition in our business, life, our life path, or relationships? When you have a coming together, if you will, the ability, the capability metaphysically to bridge heaven to earth energies, grounding and then working through and past the conscious mind limitations of what things should look like, how they are supposed to happen, then you can find a middle ground to, and I'm going to be silent for a moment as I tap into Vanadinite on Barite's energy here. Bridging the gap between the higher and the lower provides a midpoint to seeing, hearing, sensing, knowing that which is the next step. It is the bridging of heaven to earth and earth to heaven, bringing the two together in the etheric plane and yet being in your physical self so that you can trust and see manifested results and signs that what you desire is truly coming to pass. We help you to dissolve the nervousness through the grounding of our Vanadinite and the opening up through the Barite, thus experiencing the magic of both realms, that of the spiritual and that of the physical. We are complete. Thank you for being here and sharing this, and I look forward to the next crystal interview in the days ahead.